Welcome to The Yoga Voice, a podcast by Cityoga, School of Yoga and Health. Our guests discuss how the contemporary practice of this ancient art transforms the lives of individuals and communities in the Midwest and beyond. Cityoga has been a center for the practice of yoga and yoga teacher training since opening in 2002. Join us as we explore how yoga inspires and transforms.
Hello. Here we are again, Dave Sims at the Yoga Voice, coming at you from Cityoga in Indianapolis, Indiana. And we have our Friday meditation. So I thought I would do something along the lines of inner energies. In particular, I thought we'd explore the chakra system, which chakras it's a Sanskrit word representing energy centers in the body. So that's what I think we'll kick off today with. And this will invariably become a little series on chakra meditations. And what I found is that something that's taught in yoga is where we direct our attention. That's where we send our energy. So part of the chakra system is about channeling energy throughout the body and allowing ourselves to feel just a little more balanced, a little more grounded, a little more of a sense of just flowing with the energy of life. So that's what I had in mind for us today. Hope you are all doing well and that you're staying healthy, staying safe. And I appreciate you all for taking time out to tune in to our little podcast. And hopefully it gives you a little reprieve from whatever you have going on in your life on this day. So, as we begin, let's think of, let's come to that comfortable seat, that proverbial seat of meditation. So you can be on a bolster, or on your yoga mat, or in a chair or couch. But I would recommend keeping the spine upright versus leaning against a wall. Although if there's, any pain or discomfort or anything going on in your body, and it's more comfortable to be leaning on something, that's perfectly okay. So if we look at settling into our seat, feeling an uprightness, allowing the eyes to close softly. And let's take a nice deep breath in. Let out an exhale and settle. A little overview on the chakras. The Sanskrit word actually translates into the word wheel, and they're thought to be these spinning vortex of subtle energy. In yoga, we refer to subtle energy as prana, or life force. Prana being the energy of life that exists in all beings. So just feel that energy flowing in and out through your body, through the breath. As we breathe in and out, know that we're drawing prana in, sending prana out. And the body takes this energy in through the breath, or through the blood, nourishing all the cells in the body. And there's thought to be these various energy channels called nadis. They say 72,000 of them, to be exact. And they're course throughout the body. And then they intersect in these major energy centers that we refer to as our major chakras. And so you can almost kind of think of the nadis as little channels of energy. It kind of lines up a little bit with the meridians in Chinese medicine, or in more of a contemporary mode, think of like a large business or organization that has a central office, and that company or organization coordinates all their energies of their business through. And so there's going to be different departments coordinating various activities. And that's what the chakras represent, these little departments that have their specific tasks and energies and activities and history and sense of balance when everything is running smoothly and open. So the idea around this energy is tension and stress block the flow of energy. Yoga opens the flow of energy, allowing these centers of energy to flow in a healthy way, which enhances our life, allows us to have a greater sense of vitality and health. Our nervous system becomes a little more imbalanced. There's this cleansing, calming effect in our brain and throughout our body when these energy centers are in a nice sense of balance. So when we talk about feeling our body and our breath, we're channeling our focus into our physical body. And that allows us to embody the present moment at a little deeper level. Again, in yoga philosophy, we talk about these different layers of this multi-dimensional selves in our body. So we have this outer layer of the physical body. And then next we have this, what we call an energy body. And that's what we're talking about when we're tapping into the chakras and the prana. And then it goes on to expound on the emotional body, the energy of our mental body, and ultimately a spiritual body within us. So we'll focus on this energy. So as you feel an uprightness in your seat, take a moment to allow the spine to lengthen. Feel the weight of your body. Feel how the force of gravity is drawing you downward, effortlessly, easily. And just imagine there's an energy at the base of your spine. This would be the classic location of the first chakra that we'll focus our meditation on. Muladhara is the Sanskrit word for it. But that first chakra, the Muladhara, is located at the base of the spine. And this energy center has a lot to do with our instincts for survival, food and safety, our energy of our family of origin or our tribe, the energy of even some of our unseen roots of past generations. There's a force here, and it's a grounding force. And that's why this root chakra, it's called the root. It allows us to plug in to the earth as a foundation to feel support. And I really like to equate it to almost taking your phone and plugging it into a charger. When we can really feel plugged into the earth, we get this energy that allows us to feel a deeper sense of security so we can grow on our individual path. The deeper we can penetrate the earth with this sense of energy, the more solid our foundation becomes, the more aware we become of this earth energy that's really very healing. When we're talking about these energies, there's a masculine side and a feminine quality. Both qualities need to be activated regardless of our gender. So particularly in this root chakra, feeling that masculine aspect pushing down from your core, penetrating deep into the earth, like the roots of just a mighty redwood tree or sequoia. That's to be the masculine aspect. The feminine aspect draws on the nourishing energy upward, just like the roots of a plant drawing moisture and nutrients from the soil, opening channels, finding balance, and allowing that energy to flow upwards, nourishing the body. As you breathe in and out, feel that energy. Take a moment to just feel that alignment of the top of your head resting right above the spinal column. The spine standing tall. Feel this alignment of this uprightness. With the spine upright, feeling this channel of energy, and imagine, so just along parallel to the spine, imagine you have this channel and it runs through your body, all the way up through the crown of your head, all the way down through the tailbone into the earth. Imagine that this channel of energy not just goes into the earth, but penetrates deep into the earth, all the way to the core of the earth. And imagine this channel of energy not just rises up above the head, but off into the universe, far, far away. Feel this sense of energy flowing through this channel within all of us. And then become aware of that place at the base of the spine as an anchor point for your first chakra. It anchors you down into the earth, deep into the earth, and really visualizing that channel penetrating all the way to the center of the earth, to the core, to feel the gravitational pull down there, feeling plugged in. There's a harmony in feeling the gravity rooting us, anchoring our physical and subtle bodies together. And take a moment here with the hands on the thighs or on the knees, feeling your torso nice and long, and just sway a little back and forth, side to side. And then make a little circular motion right over the first chakra. Again, feeling this sense of being grounded even with a little movement. Pause and go the opposite direction. Feeling this little movement, feeling grounded through that Muladhara chakra into the earth, honoring our roots, supporting our survival, sense of security, feeling at home. When we're at peace within ourselves, any place can be home. Being aware that those energy centers of the body have thought to spin as well. Keeping the energy flowing. And then slowly come back to stillness. As you breathe in, imagine drawing that energy from the center of the earth up through that central channel, out through the crown of your head, into the sky, into the universe. Following your breath, breathing that energy in, breathing out, allowing that energy to flow. And just visualize this flow of energy. It can be a channel, it can be a cord, it can be a luminous light. Drawing it in from the earth, sending it out into the world, into the universe. Passing through that anchor of the root chakra. Breathing it in, breathing it out. Allow any excess tension to just drain off into the earth. Feel your seat pressed and anchored to the earth. Breathing through this channel of energy. Feel the prana flow. Give yourself permission to release any physical tension. Let it be absorbed into the earth. Allow yourself to release any energetic tension, any tension in the energy body, and allow it to simply be absorbed into the earth. Notice if there's any tension in the thoughts, and allow those tensions or stressors to release and flow away. Any emotional angst or tension can be released as well. Deep breaths in and out, drawing energy up, releasing it out. Knowing that this primal force of energy allows our roots to remain deep and strong, allows our body to grow in its vitality and health and wellness and vibrancy, just like the giant sequoia or redwoods towering above the earth, moving towards the sunlight, sturdy and grounded, standing in their own tall majesty. We each have that energy within us and the ability to tap into the core of the earth and to flow with the energy of the universe. Bringing your awareness back to your breath. Feel the lungs expand. Feel the lungs contract. Feel those little more subtle aspects of your body breathing in and breathing out. Take a moment of reflection here with gratitude to all the nourishing things that the earth provides. And remembering that even that subtle force of gravity that we can pause and be aware of whenever we're seated or standing, wherever we are, whatever we're doing on the earth, we always have this connection through that subtle force of gravity. It really connects us to the core of the earth. Without that force, we wouldn't exist. Wouldn't be possible for us to exist on the planet. Now let's stretch our arms out. Let's reach up overhead, scooping up all that good energy around you. Pressing the palms together, draw your hands into your heart center. Always remembering to honor that divine light and spirit within each one of us. We'll close our practice with the salutation Namaste, which is that reminder that that light and spirit that dwells within me humbly honors that light and spirit that dwells within each one of you. Namaste. Thank you all for joining us on this podcast today and partaking in this little meditation. I wish you all that you find health and happiness and a new sense of freedom and this uncertain time or unprecedented time, this new time that we're walking through with this sense of we're all at some level illuminated by some fairly bright lights of this stage of history where we're we're witnessing a historic moment in the course of humanity and human history. So be well and be at peace. Remember to pause and breathe whenever the opportunity unfolds or the mood strikes you. And know that next week we'll be exploring the second chakra, sacral chakra. And I look forward to that. And if you have any requests or questions or any feedback you want to give us, you can reach out to theyogavoicepodcast at gmail.com. And if you enjoyed the meditation, please share it with your friends or family. Subscribe to our podcast so you'll get updates, and have a wonderful rest of your day. Namaste.
Thank you for listening to The Yoga Voice, brought to you by Cityoga School of Yoga and Health, where we are committed to exploring how yoga inspires and transforms. Find out more at www.cityoga.biz. That's CITYOGA.biz. Special thanks to our producer, Brian Sims, for his audio expertise.